these headaches in my mind taking all control. I don't want control no more. I don't want control no more. I don't have the answers. I don't have the sympathy. I don't have the time to go ahead and change you. Maybe it's the withdrawal.
I declare this congregation open. Please, everybody, do be seated. On behalf of Aston University, thank you for being here today. Whether you're graduating or you're a family member or friend, you are all most welcome, as indeed are the guests and friends of the university who have joined us for this ceremony in this room or online. This week, across 15 ceremonies like this, more than 3,000 students will be receiving their degrees. These are therefore very important celebrations, as is ours today. But I hope also it will be for everybody a joyous occasion too. The last few years have been, and perhaps continue to be, the most unsettling period for many of our lives, and dealing with those challenges and the uncertainties. I know there will be some in this room who will have lost loved ones, relatives or friends, who might have been here with us today. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say that they are all in our thoughts. Now, today's ceremony is a celebration for two classes, the class of 2020 and also the class of 2021. Alongside our postgraduate students, and many of those who are graduating today have already had an online graduation. And I'm sure that many of you who return to the campus today have probably already taken up jobs or embarked on further study. And I'm therefore very glad that you've been able to come here today and to join us and to celebrate with your friends. And that's to celebrate your outstanding achievements as well as those friendships. And I thank our staff, both academic and professional, for their dedication to the success of our students. And finally, and not least, I thank the friends and families of our graduates for all their support. As I look around the hall, I know that many of you must have traveled long distances to be here, to support those who are graduating. And I think this reflects both on Aston's global reputation and, of course, the significance of this ceremony. Today, we celebrate your achievements as students and now as graduates of Aston University. Each of you has completed your courses and passed all those exams. The gowns you are wearing are a visible manifestation of that success, and I do hope you enjoy the occasion. Now, it is customary that during our graduation ceremonies, The university also takes the opportunity to recognise the achievements of certain outstanding individuals and to honour them accordingly. And I therefore call upon Professor Lauren Devine to present on behalf of the Senate a candidate for the award of an honorary degree.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, colleagues, Aston graduates, it gives me enormous pleasure to introduce to you Louise Casey, Baroness Casey of Blackstock, DBE. Aston was founded to make a difference in the region, and our strategy continues to put our beneficiaries at the heart of all we do, including for our region and society. Baroness Casey's work, dedicated to public service and promoting social equality, epitomises this ethos. She has spent her career tackling complex social issues, most notably homelessness, poverty, protecting communities from crime and antisocial behaviour, child exploitation, troubled families, and in improving social integration. Baroness Casey grew up in Portsmouth and graduated in history from Goldsmiths, University of London. Early in her career, she worked in the Department of Health and Social Security, where she administered benefits payments. Baroness Casey tells a story about a mother asking for a pint of milk for her children. It made her stop and think, surely we are better than this as a country. She made it her mission to ensure that we were. She first worked for government as head of the Rough Sleepers Unit in 1999. When the government set an ambitious target to reduce rough sleeping, she recalls intercepting a memo which said, "We may not achieve this target, it is incredibly difficult." She told the team to not allow themselves to think it was unachievable. And she was right. She developed a strategy which led to a reduction in the numbers of homeless people living on the streets by 2/3 within a 3-year period, a remarkable achievement. Baroness Casey went on to hold several leading roles in government, including as the director of the National Antisocial Behaviour Unit in 2003 and head of the Respect Task Force in 2005. In 2010, Baroness Casey became the UK's first Victims Commissioner. One of her most notable contributions was as the Director General of the government's Troubled Families Programme between 2011 and 2015. The programme helped disadvantaged families to turn their lives around. She pioneered a unique model of family intervention for over 120,000 families. Its success in transforming lives saw the scheme extended, and it continues to support hundreds of thousands of families to this day. In 2015, she undertook the inspection into child sexual exploitation in Rotherham Metropolitan Borough Council. She was asked by then Prime Minister David Cameron to undertake a review of community cohesion and extremism, published in December 2017. Baroness Casey left the civil service to establish the Institute of Global Homelessness with the aim of delivering an international solution to homelessness. It developed the first ever global homeless framework, which in 2019 was presented to member states at the United Nations, who passed a landmark resolution calling for a common definition and measure of homelessness across member states for the first time in 60 years. During the pandemic, Baroness Casey led on the government's emergency pandemic response as chair of the COVID-19 Rough Sleeping Task Force. She launched an unprecedented government strategy, which led to 90% of known rough sleepers brought in off the street within 2 weeks. She is now a crossbench peer in the House of Lords, where she will continue her extraordinary impact to improve the lives of people in the United Kingdom. Chancellor, in recognition of her significant career dedicated to helping vulnerable people, I present, on behalf of the Senate, Baroness Casey of Blackstock, DBE, for the award of the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
Louise Casey, on behalf of the university, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. Very well done for all your achievements. And I now call upon Dr. Louise Casey to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, Aston graduates, and ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute honour and privilege to be with you today, a day which marks such an important moment in the life of so many young people in this room today. I'm really, truly honoured. I feel quite old having listened to Lauren read out that was a joke, everyone. I know it's an incredibly, important thing, but we can have a little bit of a laugh. I felt tired by the time she listed all those jobs out and felt very happy to be here in Aston today, not working. So, and actually on that, I wasn't entirely sure where to start, actually. I'm quite used to giving Prime Ministers a bit of a run for their money, quite happy to tell politicians what they should do, very nervous to stand in front of this particular audience full of young people that are obviously incredibly bright and talented and have come to this university, one of the centres of excellence for what they do. So I'm feeling just a tad nervous for me, so forgive me if I go all over the shop. It's a tough gig, but I'm delighted to be here. So I wanted to start first with the graduates. It is just an extraordinary, amazing achievement to be sat here today with you as you receive your graduation ceremony and your awards. I think it's extraordinary that there are people here today who undertook their degrees and postgraduates during the pandemic and carried on throughout what has to be some of the toughest years in this country and indeed in this world's history. Achieving in academia is a tough enough thing to do already without doing it during the course of a pandemic. So, apart from anything else, I hope that you feel an extraordinary sense of pride and that your heart is beating for the achievement that you've had. And yes, I'm sure there will be celebrations later, but just for a moment, understand how important this is. I also want to note and thank the supporters, the mums, the dads, the friends, the guardians. Thank you so much on behalf of the graduates here today and the postgraduates for the support, for the love, for the money, for the heartache, for all that you have put yourselves through in order to sit here today, I hope with your shoulders broad and your heads held high, knowing that you have supported your children, your friends, or your adopted family to this point here in Aston University in 2022. You deserve a vote of thanks by all of us. We all stand on someone's shoulders. We all stand on someone's shoulders. And we now will have to stand on other people's shoulders. That is the way the world works. We stand on our shoulders, you stand on ours. My father came across on a boat from Ireland in his teenage years. The family were tenant farmers in Ireland, and that means that when the dad, who would have been my grandfather, I never met him, he died at 43, they lost everything. That was the world. Tenant farmer, no tenancy, you became homeless. So what the mother did with the parish priest is basically put all the sons, they were only sons, and they put them on boats to different areas of the world. And my father arrived into this country at the age of 16 to sign saying, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. I am sure, as I look round this room today, that there will be people in this audience whose forebears, who may themselves, or certainly your grandparents, might actually be people that came into this country in a similar way. It is extraordinary that my father did that and my mother had to leave school with no qualifications at the age of 13 to support an elderly father who had come back from the First World War injured. And here I am today in this gown, with this cap, standing before you, utterly humbled by the experience of being with you here today. Education is transformational. There is nothing in public policy or in social welfare or in any walk of life that can transform a person's life, their well-being, their future, their income than education. It is the single silver bullet in every single part of my career that either makes or breaks an individual. So my God, isn't it extraordinary that we're standing here today, I'm standing here today, you're all sitting, lucky you. That's my second joke, unscripted. I mean, I can sing if I need to. If you all stop laughing, I will actually just burst into song, and that would be terrible. Sir John would kill me, so we can't do that. But we're standing here today knowing that there are people here who actually now have got to the pinnacle of education. Your life chances, your responsibilities are transformed by Aston University. You are now alumni of this great institution, and with that carries a responsibility. You have to use it now to help this country and this world, and I'll come to that in a moment. Before I do, and I'm really conscious they said I only had an hour, so I'm cantering through it fairly quickly. I've just got a couple of sort of life lessons from somebody who comes from a relatively humble background and is now privileged to be with you today and to receive this honorary doctorate from this university in Aston. Life advice, I've called it. Obviously, it's very well thought through, but I did take some time to think about it. I think we need to be kind. You need to be kind to each other. You need to be kind to the people around you. We've forgotten what kindness looks like, and we need the young people of this country to remind all of us what it is. You need to be kind to each other, and you need to look after each other. Always remember, no matter how successful you may be as you walk through these doors, and I wish you every success in your life, that we are at the end of the day all human. We are human and we are frail. And that is one of the wonders of humankind, is our frailty. And that's why love, kindness and compassion is so important. Don't travel this world alone. No matter how difficult things may be that has been brought to light by this pandemic, no one is alone. No young person is alone. You may feel lonely, but always reach out. There is always somebody that will understand how you feel and will be with you on that journey. You are starting this journey post-grad or post-first degree in a world which is complicated and difficult, and frankly more complicated and more difficult than many of us of a different generation in this room. So it's important to recognise that and to reach out. I wanted just to say something else, and I'll come back to the end. There is something here that is largely about young women, and women even now, in my mid to late 50s, I still feel this all the time, and I have to remind myself of this all the time. It does affect gentlemen, it does affect young men, but it is largely women. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, to be gorgeous, to be talented, to be fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are the child of humanity. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children and to shine as adults. We are born to manifest the glory that is humanity, that is within all of us and everyone in this room today. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give people the permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our own presence, that then liberates others. And I say that as one woman to every other woman in this room and to every other young woman. And actually, gentlemen, you're included too. So look, the bottom line is, this is a stellar day for you. No doubt about that at all. You are wonderful. There's no doubt about that either. I'm sure all of your parents, friends and supporters feel that way. This world and this planet actually needs the youth of today and tomorrow to take control, to step up and to do the right thing. As graduates, that is a responsibility in your privileged and I don't mean that in a pejorative way, I mean in a good way. It is a privilege to hold a degree. It is a privilege to be in this room today. With that comes that responsibility that as education certainly transformed me, it transforms many. And so I ask you, on behalf of this country, that when you leave this place here today, when you go forward into whatever it is that you do, that you stand tall and you remember that you actually have a phenomenal contribution that you can make by being kind, by not leaving people alone and getting lonely, by always remembering that humanity is frail. And because of that, we are wonderful. And we need some wonderful young people to help this country in 2022 and beyond. So I am enormously grateful, Sir John, to have this doctorate today. I feel truly honoured to be with you. I think the staff and the academic staff in Aston are tremendous. It's been a tremendous experience so far, and I'm sure it will be. Just remember, you're our future. We want to stand on your shoulders. So, congratulations and good luck. Thank you very much for having me. I get everything wrong.
Not your speech. Thank you. I now call upon the Deputy Dean of the College of Business and Social Sciences, Mr. Colin Chapman, to present candidates for the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, I call upon Dr. Hayes to present candidates from the College of Business and Social Sciences programmes for the conferment of awards.
Chancellor, I present the following candidates. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business, Computing and IT, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Ali Abdul Wahid Ahmad. Johnson Amau. Kutsei Mervyn Chikarune. Ramandeep Chauhan. Amandeep Singh Dhaliwal. Anaum Kanwal Hanif. Sajid Hussain. Kainat Islam. Jatin Jaiswal. Dalvir Kaur. Mutsa Kessi. Usman Mahmood. Mohammed Marjan. Tomislav Matijas. Abdirahman Abdikadir Mude. Roberta Okra. Mohammed Rafi. Muhammad Hamza Raza. Inderdeep Singh Sahota. Deborah Oluwafin-Malayo Adego Shiroye. Kevin Can Tran. Muhib Udin. Jacob Oliver Webb. Matthew Peter Worsfold. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Computing and IT, 3-year honours programme, Mariam Abdullahi Ibrahim. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in International Business and Management, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Rama Al-Obali. Klein Angelo Kaluya. Molly Corbidge Robinson. Adam Edward Dalton. Sophie Ann Graham. Eleanor Laura Granville. Luke Stephen Harniman. Charlotte Lauren Henn. Wei Yin Ho. Jessica Gier. Sabine Gisela Kay. Aaron McLeod. Owen Christopher McCarthy. Nicholas Morgan George. Liam Daniel Morley. Nana Giamfua Antwi Nuama. Therese Owuzu. Vraj Patel. Daniel Frederick Pitcher. Diksha Punja. Tina Salimi Kazavand. Keris Elizabeth Saunders. Anna Laura dos Santos Simoish. Cheyenne Stennett. Nikita Raksha Bipin Vardia. Joseph Valero. Michelle Topper Williams. Lamar Wright Tucker. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Jakir Ahmed. Samira Ali. Mehek Vidya Aurora. Kira Attenborough. Misha Barbara. Emma Victoria Birch. Olatunji Musa Adebayo Bremo. Parminder Singh Dayal. Lois Emily Edwards. Lucy Feggy. Amy Greenhill. Chanel Serene Kaur Heyer. Olivia and Harrod Laura Lloyd. Ferdos Abdel Rahman Mesmer. Amarache Okewiye. Stephen Peter Overs. Harsimran Panesar. Lucille Ya Panti Amoa. Deepa Pravichandra Patel. Saina Patel. Alice Sarah Pinder. Gurpriya Diana Kaur Pooney. Sumaya Razak. Gurdev Singh Riot. Omar Schrouder. Sumaya Sharif Sheikh. Emma Jane Stevenson. Alicia Minu Siddharsanan. Anya Vadgama. Catherine Jane White. Salina Akhter Yaqub. Amir Yazin. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law, 3-year honours programme, Chanel Agimang Prempe. Aksa Ahmed. Samina Tazin Ahmed. Taslim Akhter. Aisha Ali. Shanae Allen. Nafisa Anjum. Princess Arugundade. Amrit Bara. Samit Kaur Bansal. Marine Sultana Chaudhry. Inderpreet Kaur Chima. Tom Cross. Gurveer Danjan. Joshua Daisy. Tewo Mobalaji Muhibat Fakuredi. Sophia Farmer. Manveer Kaur Gale. Karan Aaron Kumar Gill. Misha Gohil. Rajbir Singh Gruel. Sarah Ruth Hadland. Eleanor Amy Howells. Aisha Hussain. Leah Louise Hussey. Mohammed Isa Idris. Nicholas Graham Eind. Mariam Ibrahim Ismail. Maijabeen Jamel. Abhinaya Jayananthamurthy. Davina Kaur Jir. Anika Jutla. Yasemin Kalanayarabi. Anita Kaur. Atya Kauser. Priya Kumari. Benjamin Mark Lurashi. Halima Maria. Yuan Singh Martin. Aisha Rowena Meyer. Natalie Julia Malofi. Janie Mystery. Ruhail Mohammed. Ali Murad. Shivani Oja. Benaya Jonathan Osakwe. Anjali Patel. Shamsa Rahil. Ravi Samir Rechura. Sunaina Rana. Zishan Raza. Jenna Roberts. Ali Shahzad. Atif Sharif. Megan April Shawnee. Rimsha Shukat. Amritpal Singh. Alex Skurdler. Debola Shoyoye. Fazana Sultana. Olivia Adeobi Chioma Uba. Fahara Wahid. Holly Leanne Ward. Shaniel Williams. Olivia Anne-Marie Wood. Jordan Kennedy Woodward. Naila Zarin. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law with Management, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Sharanjit Kaur Dhaliwal. Amandeep Johal. Haydar Khan. Shimon Henrik Kubinski. Lily Caitlin Malone. Sibongili Maziviza. Connor McDonough. Jaskiran Kaur Singh. Simran Kaur Ubi. Aisha Zafar. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law with Management, 3-year honours programme, Nicole Kaur Baines. Sandeep Kaur Gill. Hafsa Minhas. Dharamveer Singh Raju. Sahar Sultana. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business and Sociology, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Simisola Akinlade. Shanique Clark. Sheena Kirsty Desai. Pavan Dillon. Maria Shara Lynn Felicitas. Jessica Sidel Abagati. Manraj Singh Patel. Shannon Gavita Kaur Sandhu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Management and Public Policy, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Tayaba Fatima Bogadia. Lucy Catherine Brooks. Stephen Yassine Keshush Fontanos. Priyanka Paul. Shimona Fakey. Priyadeep Sekon. Tui Tran. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sociology, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Esther Matembe Jimo. Lydia Frances Ella Harper. Kirandeep Kaur. Saima Khatun. Chloe Rebecca Maxim. Imogen Grace Paget. Sarah Anna Schapp. Rachna Lakshmi Paresh Trivedi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sociology, 3-year honours programme, Annie Alice Robbins Wilkinson. Timera Havana Cuba Rowe. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sociology and Social Policy, 4-year honours programme with placement year, Monique Nicole Bethany Gunter. Selena Kara. Michael Douglas Sinoga Mpanga. Alice Caitlin Ross Griffiths. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sociology and Social Policy, 3-year honours programme, Alicia Jade Diana Coates. Ene Otse Natasha Esoza Okojokwu. For the Certificate of Higher Education, Patricia Ailet Sarita. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sociology and English Language with placement year, Ridwan Mohammed Ali.
Those candidates from the College of Business and Social Sciences whose names appear in the programme but who are not here today, for admission in absentia to their respective awards.
I admit them. And I now call upon Professor Ruth Ayres, who is the Pro-Vice-Chancellor Education, to address the congregation.
Chancellor, honoured guests, colleagues and Aston graduates. Firstly, let me add my own personal congratulations, as well as those of the university, to every one of our new graduates. The degrees you have worked so hard for are among the most highly regarded in the world. You are all graduates of a multiple award-winning university. Aston University was the Guardian University of the Year in 2020, when we were also named Entrepreneurial University of the Year by Times Higher Education. And we've also been shortlisted for the Times Higher's University of the Year last year. These awards and others we have received recently are a recognition of the quality and commitment of our colleagues, our students, our alumni, and the many businesses and communities we work with. This is a real source of pride that we can all share in. Your new qualifications are the result of your own ability, dedication, and hard work. But your achievement would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of a lot of people. Let's spend a few moments to consider those who helped you to get here today. So please, can I ask, will all our new Aston graduates please stand up? And can I invite our graduates to say a big thank you to all those who have supported you, your families, your friends, your lecturers and your staff. Please give them a huge and rousing round of applause. Thank you. Can you please be seated again? Thank you. So today is all about you, our students and graduates. We asked our Students' Union to work with the university to produce a special video which reflects on your Aston experience over the last 3 or 4 years, and this will hopefully bring back some happy memories of your time at Aston. Please can we run the video?
My name's Chloe Lansbury and I studied marketing at Aston Uni. I don't think I'd have got through the hard times without the fun times that we had.
Aston is a very supportive and encouraging community. Once you're part of Aston, you're always part of Aston.
Everybody seemed to be in quite a similar boat in the sense of either you were in a little group of all of you lived at home or all of you lived on campus, and it was that nice community, I guess. We all felt in the same boat.
They never forget about you, they never leave you out, which is something that I think is amazing as a university.
I'd say there's 2 reasons that I joined Aston. Firstly, because of the placement year. I think at the age of 16 it is a minefield of what do you want to study. I actually secured a placement first at Aldi and was randomly doing some experience at Gymshark and learned so much, and I actually came back to uni so much more confident and so much more ready to learn. So I'd just seen what my year 1, year 2 studies could give me in the workplace. I was so excited to go and get that last little nugget of information and take it back there.
It's made us more resilient, it's made us stronger, and we're able to do more things independently that maybe we would have leaned on our lecturers to help us with.
I think adaptability is definitely something we can all put on our CV. So when I think of Aston, there is one word that comes to mind, which is ambition. I think it's just the way that they would always push us and encourage us to achieve and actually have the confidence that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve.
Moving from a small town to the second biggest city in the UK, Birmingham, it was a very enjoyable experience. We were always going to the Bull Ring to go shopping, the O2 Institute for concerts, Digbeth for food. There was so much to do in Birmingham, and it was a really enjoyable experience.
Out of only 2 decades that we've achieved so far in our lives, we have all managed to get through GCSEs, A-levels, a degree, a placement year, a pandemic, have a career now as well ahead of us. I just think it's crazy that in half of our lives we've achieved all of that. If we can do it through a pandemic, then we can still carry on and do so much more.
Today is the time that you can use to celebrate coming through one of the hardest situations you'll ever have to face in your life. But one thing we have in common is that we've all graduated, we've all come this far. Everyone is proud of you, and good luck for the future.
And a huge thank you to the Students' Union for their help in producing this. As a new graduate of Aston University, you know that we have a mission to ensure that our students are best equipped to succeed in business and the professions. Your degree is a valuable asset to both yourself and to employers worldwide. Please use it well and make us proud of you. I'm sure that, like me, you found our honorary graduate, Louise Casey, inspirational. She's an example of what you can achieve if you show total commitment and dedication in your chosen field. So congratulations again. I do hope that you will all come back to the campus after the ceremony and join your friends and colleagues in the Students' Union to continue celebrating your success. Thank you and good luck.
Well, our ceremony is drawing to a close, but before it does, I would like to add my personal congratulations to those of the Pro-Vice-Chancellor. You're equipped with a degree that will certainly underwrite and possibly transform your futures, and indeed that of the communities, companies and individuals that you will work alongside. Whatever you choose to do, I'm sure you will do it well, and I wish each of you the greatest possible success as you pursue your chosen careers. Now, when we leave the hall, our new graduates are invited to join the academic procession as we move back to the campus for a group photograph. I would encourage all of our guests to come and watch and, of course, to take your own photos, but we would appreciate it if our guests would remain seated until all the graduates have left the hall before joining all of us back on the campus. So I now declare this congregation closed, and for all those who are able, I would ask you to be upstanding for the national anthem.